Hello creation, I hope you're well. This is a touchy subject. It's called spiritual euthanasia. If there's someone can take some good out of these videos in a subject that's taboo for a lot of human beings, and a lot who have been affected by the act of someone else taking their own life. If someone can take some good from this, that's the intent, that's the purest intent. These are delivered with the purest of intent. Thrown to the wolves, they thought that you would euthanize, but guidance of the purest kind brought you back as the alpha wolf. They cannot believe their eyes. An ancestral super weapon to be controlled or be released. Angels to extraterrestrial beings are with you and will be way beyond the termed deceased. A pure divinity forged within the sacred fire to burn away the impurities of life's trials and then to raise up and show the way in this awakening of the human consciousness. Suffering is a necessity in the journey of the Alpha, to fight each battle and overcome each challenge, earning the love, trust and respect of the other pack members, who look toward the Alpha for guidance. The Alpha, the shaman of the pack. That's the first part of this. I believe it takes strength to deliver a message like this, but many give in to spiritual euthanasia. Tired bodies, tired minds, tired souls, each having met their ultimate levels of resistance, levels of tolerance and endurance, which can at times plunge them into the darkest pits of hell within their own mind. It is from this place where absolute fear and desperation make known their argument as to why to stay. Feeling imprisoned within their bodies, feelings of uselessness, hopelessness, and having little or no sense of self-worth brings forth the test of tests, and sadly, some do relinquish the gift of life. What of those left behind? An overload of questions as to the reasons why such things happen. Yet, only those who have made that ultimate sacrificing of life could possibly shed light upon this devastating act. The emotional turmoil ignited by pure disbelief, shock, horror, anger and sadness to such depths that a soul could feel like it is being torn apart, follows this desperate act of finality. To point the finger and make judgment is unfortunately common practice these days. Those who are left can only make these judgments whilst in a state of extreme hurt. Feelings of betrayal by their own personal loss can come into play, inhibiting their ability to try to understand what their loved one has done. Could one ever forgive another for leaving behind their family members? That would depend upon each individual consciousness affected by this tragic act. A willingness to forgive is needed to move on and release the grip of hurt, pain, sadness, even anger. By not doing so, the negative energetic focus through opinion keeps alive and constantly feeds painful emotions that undoubtedly bring forth unhappiness multiplied within self. To find true happiness, we must release all past hurts and disappointments. It is the only way to move forward for the ascension of the soul. Now, I personally know, I have a family member who took his own life. I have a friend who took his own life. My mate's dad. Oh, gosh, there's quite a few actually when I think about it. And it leaves devastation, absolute devastation, through family, friends, and everybody asks why, you know, especially when it's out of the blue and no one saw it coming, you know. But there is only that human being who's taken the act who truly knows why they've done it. And to be in such a place within their mind, within their being, within self, to make that ultimate act, that resignation of life, just to sign out like that. They must have been in a hell which no other could possibly understand but that human being, but that, you know, that friend, that family member, that loved one. We would never understand it. We could never understand it because we weren't them. We've not walked a mile in their shoes. We've not suffered their feelings, their emotions. And only by hanging on to pain, we are stopping our own spiritual evolution of the soul. We're stopping our own growth by hanging on to sadness, by not working through it and healing it, you know, and letting it go. This video is important for those of you out there who have lost someone who you love through this act. But it's important for you to realise yourself that you are keeping yourself in a state of disharmony, of pain, of sorrow, of sadness, of the low vibrational frequencies by not accepting it and by not moving on. You have your own lives to live, and unfortunately in life these things, as tragic as they are, happen. It's how we deal with them afterwards. I wish you all nothing but love on your healing journey, and it's not an enjoyable video to release, isn't this one, if I'm quite honest, because of the nature of it. But I feel that it's an important video that needs to be released. And I do love you all, and I mean that. Take care.